The heck are you doing here? I just walk in and out of heaven just like in the old times. Did you folks realize that? That's right, it does say that. Yeah, now get up here. Just try to balance yourself. Stick with me, alright? Stick with me. Jeez. This is gonna be a very special message. I'm trying to do it real fast, folks. It seems that there's a lot of people that don't understand. They're under the influence of the holy placebo effect. And they think that Uncle Jesus wasn't a real Christian. Let's see what this man says here. The guy, I nicely commented on his channel. He referred to whether he should believe the preachers or not. So I said, well, that's something I can. Careful of them pray cheers. They prey on folks while they get cheers from the sheeple. Greetings. Nice comment. And he says, you're in denial, friend. And I said, I used to be the same, I used to use the same old recyclable cliches, meaning Christian cliches. And he says, you used to believe. What did you do to replace it with? Seems like you spend more time criticizing something you don't believe in anymore. Why don't you talk about what you believe in? I do believe you better lose some of those toxins out of you. You'll find out what's wrong or right pretty soon. Take care. In other words, Jesus is coming back. Oh, man. And I said, read it over. Read it over again. Love is love. The one-eyed farmers indoctrinate through politics and religion. And placebos work well. I don't know what happened with them. Placebos work. Yeah, they work well. As they did with this guy. So, buddy, you know, yeah, I have toxins. What he is intoxicated is with a candy-coated blood guilt cult called Christianity. Lost 5 or 6 subscribers. I'm going to tell you what, I don't know how long I can continue being consistently nice. This is going to be a ride, folks. This is going to be a ride, a truth ride, a real Jesus, Uncle Jesus ride. I'm losing sight on this. Hey, let's see whose doctrine you really believe in. I can go on and on. By the way, Unspoken Words, I saw your video about people get hurt and everything. Very vague, very vague. It's all common to man, but what you do with it yourself, each person will do different with it. All right, back to the subject here. Thanks for your video, though. I looked at it. Unspoken Illusions. Yes. Whose gospel do you believe in? The Jesus of the Bible, whether he existed or not, or Paul's? Was Paul's gospel his own? My gospel. Paul uses both phrases, the gospel, our gospel. By his own words, the message he preached is the gospel of God, the good news Paul preached. All right, we got the Christians. Was Paul a false prophet? Yeah, he's a false prophet. But I'm getting too far from Paul will mess your head up. See my playlists with Ray Hagen. Very good at breaking down Paul's philosophy. One-eyed farmer Paul. By his own words, he doesn't preach to God. He preaches, it's my gospel, he says. So I can't find that one because I was unprepared and I threw this in here. Paul returns to his teachings to the alien world of late antiquity. Never mind. Too far off topic here. My topic is going to be what did I do to replace Jesus if I believed before? No, it wasn't rip it. Now, by the way, I'm out of the green drink. Well, when I didn't leave Christianity. The more you read it, honestly, question everything it says, try to understand it. Discernment. And it'll fall apart all by itself. Look, here's the living proof, buddy. Fell apart all by itself. Did you read your Bible lately? What did I do to replace it? And do I criticize? Did I spend my time? No. It's like when you're set free from something, like when you thought you got born again, you rejoice. I'm continually rejoicing now. I'm actually 14 years alcohol free. If you can do it, that's fine. Uncle Suds, if you can do it, that's fine. If the rest of you can do it, I couldn't do it. You see, I got some kind of a personality. So anyway, when I finally was challenged in a rehab center, the difference between religion, I know you're not going to call it religion, it's a relationship with Jesus. All religions say that. And it is all relationship, but let's not get off the topic. He challenged me, knowing that I was a Christian, what is the difference between spirituality and religion? For a week, I had to explain that. I try to blend them both together. I took that home for about 2 years. Thought I'll be a super Christian now because now I have spirituality combined with... Already you're saying Satan snuck in because you didn't allow yourself to continually be brainwashed, but what you didn't really look through anyway. What happened was, when this fell apart all by itself because any universal truth within here chokes out the man-made doctrines, when that happens, you're left realizing whatever you call God, that's supposedly omnipresent everywhere at the same time, well, it's got to be in you. And if you're trusting this thing, it's got to be in you. But when it comes down to it, because I'm not talking atheist or religion, when I'm coming down to it, it's talking about what are you going to do? What are your choices? What are your choices? You can be hooked on a feeling, high on believing in your placebo Jesus all you want, like I was for 40 plus years. Because you're afraid to let go of it, because it's all you know. It's all you know. And you say, I don't know how atheists believe or a non-believer believes, how they live without believing. You don't know how they do it because you've never done it. Oh, you were an atheist before. But no, if you become a Christian in the way you were taught, by the way, let me know when you can all agree on what a Christian is. Well, I'm jumping all over the place. But you want to know what I replaced your religion with, or Christianity with? By the way, I'm jumping all over the place. Which Christian is right? Is it Presbyterian or Baptist? You know, I used to ride to work every day with my father and my cousin Al. And my cousin Al was a super predestination. He had all the verses. He listened to all the predestination. He had his favorite guy. He listened to him. And my dad was a fundamental Baptist. I heard this all the way to work. Talk about toxins, you dunce. Talk about toxins. I was indoctrinated, intoxicated with so-called Christianity for 40 plus years, trying to manage it, trying to make it fit, yet hooked on a feeling, high and low on a believing. Repentance, forgiveness of sins, crying again and again. Been there. Dysfunctional. That's dysfunctional. First of all, you have to allow them to brainwash you into believing you're a piece of shit. And you can't do anything without the doctrine. Now, you don't even know where this doctrine comes from. It comes from blood sacrifices. That sounds good to you because you got the candy-coated version. But if you put yourself in the stories here and really pretend that you're going to church on the blood sprinkling day with Moses and the priests and have your family have shaken blood on them, half the bowl will be on the congregation, thrown on the congregation. After the first part of the bowl gets shaken onto all the blood sacrifices that are laid in just the proper place with all the biscuits and the oils. Wonder why it blazes, because they put all that stuff in there to make it blaze. It was a very special barbecue. But anyway, you can continue being hooked on a feeling, high on believing, and taking your placebo forgiveness pills if it helps you not to kill. What I found out, what did I replace it with? The boundaries, the walls from being a Christian, they fell off. I started looking at people like from a view, we're all human. That triggered you right there. Triggered you right there. Didn't God make all humans? If God made humans, we're all humans. And guess what? I don't have to like you. A little poem for you. I don't have to like you just because of your religion. I don't have to like you just because you say you're gay. I don't have to like you just because you raise homing pigeons. Oh, it's a nice thing. Just do the good things that you say. Or get the hell out of my way. Do you get it? If you like hot sauce, I like hot sauce, but I don't like real hot sauce. But I like hot sauce. You don't have to like hot sauce. God is not going to condemn you to hell. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. I don't have to like anybody out there. You like what you like. You associate with the birds that flock the feathers together with you. It's natural. It's human. Whoever you communicate and have a good time with, these are the people you associate. The problem with church is when I went to church, another thing is, unspoken word, you asked, why did you leave the church? I didn't leave the church that one talked about before. That church split up after 2.5 years because the preacher took money from each family without the others knowing it. He asked for loans from each one of them. That church split up because finally everybody got wise to this one-eyed farmer. And by the way, everybody wants to know where the one-eyed farmer came from? This preacher had one eye. So I associated it with so many other things, including politics. Man, I'm lumping it together now. Now look, if you want to know more about why I left, I didn't leave anything. Like I said, it fell apart. You're going to have to watch all my videos and get a gradual taste of Uncle Jesus. And I try to be as nice as I can because I had a lot of people from my other channel that came over that were Christian. They already know me. You got all these newcomers that don't know me. You got atheists that think I'm too nice. Believe me, I don't have to be nice. But you know what I'm always going to have? Well, there's nothing left for me but to be sarcastic. I'm watching it break like rotten elastic. But I'm still going to try to be fantastic and have a good time. Oh, he just said, hurry up now, eat cake and stuff and drink because tomorrow we die. You are going to die. And how life is lived, don't you think it's important or not? Do you need a doctrine to make important and value out of yourself and your loved ones and others around you? Do you need a doctrine for that? Are you that empty? You've been taught that you are. That's why there's thousands and thousands of different religions all think they're right. To hell with you. Get out of my sight.